so first we're going to go in with that Lorac primer that I love to use so much. I like it, it's creamy. This palette is $3.99 from eBay, and we're going to take that brown shade, the second from the top, and go ahead and use that as our transition shade.
That's good.
So I'm just going to blend that all over the lid and above. It's going to help us blend. So we're going to take another one of those brushes, and we're going to go on with that middle brown shade that's already hit pan because I use it a lot. So we're going to put this right directly under and in the crease of the eye. Then we're going to take Mittens by ColourPop and this Jessup brush, which is just like a flat shader from e.l.f., kind of similar. And we're going to put that in the crease. So right here, we're going to start to build that definition. And going on the other side. I'm kind of blending a little bit upward. Then we're going to take that second brush one more time and go ahead back over the whole thing to blend out any harsh lines. Blending is the key. So we're going to take this Morphe 35C palette and take that black shade third from the top. And we're going to get just another blending brush and we're going to put that right in the crease. I'm being really light-handed with this black. I didn't want it to be like stark black because I'm going to use another color to top over that. So we're just putting this basically in the crease and kind of making a little V at the corner of the eye. Which, to be honest, I just follow the natural shape of my eye. So yeah. We're going to take that blender, the second blender again, and go ahead and blend out all that harsh color. Then we're going to take our Milk pencil by NYX and go ahead on our lid. And we're going to do like 3/4 of the lid going inward. And we're just going to put that, that's going to be our second base. You know, I'd like to double base it, so this is our second base. Then I take my finger and I just blend it inward, anywhere that I'm going to actually be sticking that color. So this is how I actually get the shape that I'm looking for, is by blending the concealer into the shape I'm looking for. Or the pencil. This is how I get that defined shape on my lid, is I just use my finger to blend where I want the shadows to go. So I'm taking that Mittens brush we used earlier, and we're just going ahead to blend out any harsh lines that I created with my finger from the Milk pencil. All right, so we're taking this brush. I actually got that brush from Forever 21. And we're going to take that palette by Makeup Revolution, and we're going to take that nude color and go ahead and pack that on the lid on both sides. I really wanted this color to pop and stand out, so I did have to use like a white base. Like I say, like if you want something to really stand out, put it against a white background. We're going to take that Mittens brush again, and we're going to go in with the color at the end of that palette, and we're going to put that really in the corner to concentrate it and make it, I don't know, smoky. It's kind of a cut crease look, I guess you could say. sure to stay like on the edge of the shadow. You don't want to ruin the shape that you got with that milk pencil. So we're going to take the one that we had with the soft black, and we're going to go ahead and blend it on out. All right, so we're going to take our baby skin primer, and we're going to just put that on the places where we get oiliest, which I get oily on my cheeks and my nose, my T-zone area, my mustache, and my chin. So then I set that with a little translucent powder by Opal, black opal. And then I have my black opal foundation stick in Hazelnut, and this is going to be what's on the perimeter of my face. I wish I could find a foundation that was closer to my skin tone, but I mix colors to make it work. So this is the Hourglass foundation, and it's going to be in Golden Almond. It was a little bit too light for me, so I'd like to mix it with that other foundation to kind of make a better color. And then we're going to take that Hourglass foundation brush, which I tried a couple times, but I always try to make it work, and this time it seemed to work better than other times. It's kind of dense and short, so it kind of absorbs the product instead of making it go where I really want. But if you use short strokes, I feel like it's better.
That's good.
If anybody has any recommendations on skincare, let me know, because I do have trouble areas where I want my makeup to be smoother than that, but I think that has to do with skincare. So we're just going to keep on blending until we got this all in our face, covering every inch. Then we're going to take our concealer in 3 by Black Radiance and just use that to contour. Forehead, the cheeks, the nose. I'm really particular about my nose. Get those edges. This is a guideline to when I'm blending. I just like to draw where it goes. We're gonna take that big ass beauty blender and we're gonna blend it out. I don't know why that thing gets so big, but I love it. I got it from the hair store for $2.99, and it's one of the best beauty blenders I've ever bought because it just gets humongous and I love it. It's easy to blend with it when it's that big. It's squishy. It's nice. And I know you're probably thinking, that's too far, that's too far. No, it ain't. I like it the way that it is. So, this is the way that I do my makeup. Anybody, if you have any way that you want to do your makeup, you set your own channel up and have a field day, because it's really, really hard to film these videos. So we're going to go ahead and get them baby hairs up at that edge of the forehead. And blend down in the chin area. I have a really long face, so I try to shorten it with the contouring because it just And then I take this little dome brush and I go ahead and do my nose contour. I just blend everything out. I start going down, and then I take the leftover product on the brush, go under the nose, down the side. I go down the side of my nose too. Blending as I go. It might take a moment, but I mean, I take my time with this really. we're going to take our Pro Conceal in Fawn and squeeze it and watch half the product come out. Under the eye. I was being real extra with the concealer this day. I don't know what was going on. I just felt like I needed a lot. Other side. And the forehead.
That's good.
Down your nose. And your Cupid's bow. And your chin. So I'm sorry, I totally let my camera die there. So we're gonna pick up after the blending, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pack on the translucent powder by Black Opal. And we're also gonna use the Ruby Kisses HD Set and Forget powder in Rich. So I put the Rich everywhere that I want it to be darker, and then I put the translucent everywhere that I've highlighted. And I promise I'll go ahead and upload another video shortly so you can see how I actually blended in the concealer. And I go around my nose, around the contour to really keep the sharp lines. And I really use that sponge to get that really crisp, clean line because I'm not good at doing it with a beauty blender. So once we're doing that, we gotta pull our little headscarf down right over our hair because it never likes to stay in place. Then we take our big brush and we go ahead and we wipe away all that excess powder. There's no technique to this, I just get it off. I use the bigger brush to get away all the dark powder. So anywhere that I've put the Rich Cocoa by Ruby Kisses, that's where we use the big brush. Then we use a smaller brush and we're gonna go ahead under the eye and get rid of all the translucent. I wouldn't use the Rich to go ahead and set my under eye because it's more on the redder side, and I like my under eye to be yellow. So two different tones. And then I'm going to use my JLB Contour Kit, and that is a brush by Real Techniques, the sculpting brush, and we're going to go with that darker shade, and we're going to start from the back in a circular, I can't even say it, in a circular motion. In a circular motion, we're going to start from the back and go to the front and move hairs out of the way if need be. Really trying to blend that line out. And we're going to go to the forehead. And I always try to follow the way the light hits my face. So if you watch from the beginning, that's about how much darkness I have across my forehead. And there's like a circle in the middle of my head. So gotta get a little closer. Avoid the yump. So yeah, we're gonna start from the back and go forward with the light. You gotta be light in the hand and in the touch going forward. And so we're gonna go ahead and hit up the chin as well.
That's good.
And then we're gonna take a smaller brush. This brush is called Shimmer something or other. I got it in an Ipsy glam bag and it really didn't have a name that I could. We're gonna take that same contour color and we're gonna go right down that nose like we did with the previous brush for the contour. So I like to use cream and I like to use powder because it doesn't stay on my face if I just use one or the other. If I use powder, it's gone like during the middle of the day. If I use cream, when I put my foundation on, it seeps into the foundation later on when it oxidizes. So I have to do double up. I do double base for the shadow, double contour. And then I'm gonna spray my face with some Fix Plus and fan the hell out of it. We're gonna take that palette again and go back in with that dark color for our under eye area. I'm wearing contacts, so I typically don't do something in the waterline because it messes with my eyeballs. I don't like that. Besides, I'm on the hunt for the perfect liner that's actually going to stay in my waterline even while set. So if anybody has any recommendations, anybody? And then we're going to take the L'Oreal Infallible liner, pop some lashes on, and there we go. So we're going to take that highlight, which I broke. It is in Deep Glow by Ruby Kisses as well. And a fan brush. I think that's by Morphe. I don't know the number. And that highlight is just all that and a bag of chips. Yeah, that's hella old. I don't care. So we're gonna get that up on the cheek. Yes, yes. And down the nose. I try to skip the tip of my nose because I don't like that, but it happens sometimes. And today I think it happened, so we'll run with it. Yeah, see, whatever. And the Cupid's bow. I like that to be shiny as heck. And I have to go in later again with it after I put my lipstick on because it kind of fades away, so. And there we go. Neutrals. And then we're gonna go in this with this Cherimoya palette. I got that from the dollar store, so I really can't tell you much about it. It might be at the hair store now and again. And I'm gonna go in with that blush at the bottom, right hand corner. And that's how I really pull like my cheeks together to finish it off. So we're gonna take that brush and dip into that highlight one more time and go into the inner corner, the tear duct. And pack it on right in there. And then we're gonna take these two lipsticks, NYX, oh gosh, what is it? NYX Lip Lingerie in Teddy, and then LA Girl Matte Pro Pigment in Dream. But you won't see me put the Dream on because my camera died. This was a whole entire disaster area. You can see my background. It's all good though. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is pretty much the finished product. As you can tell, I love to be bronzy. I love to glow. My highlight is everything. It's actually pretty cheap. It came from the hair store. It's All Over Glow by Ruby Kisses. I love this thing. It's in bronze glow. If you got a highlighter, I'm putting it on. All of it. I mean, like really putting it on. I think it's very achievable. It's something that everybody can do. Blending is the key. To me, you really have to blend your stuff. That's what it is. It doesn't take an endless amount of brushes. It just takes a lot of arm work and blending, and you know what I mean. Beauty blenders are all that and a bag of chips. I don't know who's been sleeping on them, bestie. But if you don't have one, run out and get one because it really makes a difference when you're trying to pack on that makeup, especially when you're trying to do like full coverage. I know brushes are great, but as far as blending that concealer with all that foundation, I feel like the beauty blender is really the way to go. I know everybody's probably already heard it, but it's a dupe for the Gold Deposit Matte by MAC. It's just sickening. Like I can't. Yeah, so if you guys want to see any more videos, then you can go ahead and like and comment. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel for future updates, and you will get to see more videos that I do put out. So I wear glitter a lot when I'm going to work and stuff like that, or I'm just going out for the day. It's fun. I don't feel like there's a necessary need to only wear it for special occasion.